All right, who's first?
What have you thought of Tremaine Brock since returning to practice?
He's been back in the practice 2 days. So far, so good. He looks healthy. He looks quick again. So we'll see.
Dillman's injury yesterday.
Dillman had a knee sprain. Nothing serious. It looked serious early on, but not serious at all.
Sam Jones.
Sam Jones got back spasms. That's it.
What's the latest on Sua?
Sua, he ran today on the field. The swelling in the knee is down, so hopefully he can get back on the field and practice. Hopefully next couple of days.
Did you like what you saw from Jeff Hartman today?
I did. He looked fresh. I mean, he looked great yesterday. Obviously, he's been down for about almost 2 weeks, so he should look fresh. But so far, so good.
Vance, you went some twos versus ones today. Teamwork, what sort of?
By accident. It was by accident. Honestly, it was.
Okay,
It was by accident.
so I thought of that. I dropped my recorder.
Great question. You noticed that, but it was by accident. It was.
Okay.
Yep. I think Reggie called twos for his guys. Kolar hurt twos. He put his twos out there, and Joe was like, "Well, twos." It was an accident.
Okay.
Have you talked to Coach Nagy and got everything straightened out?
I have. We've talked several times about the structure of practice, obviously, and the temperament of practice. You know, we want to have great work in the next 2 days, and obviously, you watch the news and a bunch of fightings occurring in most practices. But we don't want that. We want to let's get good work on both sides of the ball. Be good professionals, and not fight. As simple as that, not fight.
What can you accomplish in those practices that you can't necessarily do when it's just your team?
Well, a lot. Obviously, schematically, it's a different scheme. And you watch our defense now versus our offense. Our defense has seen these plays for almost 3 weeks now, so it's easy for them. So to see a different scheme, to play against a different body type, that's going to be huge for our team as far as schematics and for our evaluation of our team. So it's going to be huge next 2 days.
From an evaluation standpoint, do you treat it as a game in terms of the way you look at it?
Well, camp's camp. So everything's being counted. So obviously it's a different color, but that won't change our our evaluation process.
It seemed like last year you really liked the practice with the Niners. Is it something you want to make it happen every year? Maybe do 2 teams?
Yeah, absolutely. It breaks camp up a little. After about 2.5 weeks of hitting your own kind, it's tough for players. They get bored. We get bored, quite frankly. But if we can do 2 next year, that'd be great.
Trubisky in particular, what kind of testing do you do for the defense?
Great test. I mean, he's a great young quarterback. I watched his game from last week. He is very athletic. He has a great arm, so it's going to be a great test for us. It's a multiple offense with great weapons. They have 2 great backs. They have great receivers, so it's going to be fun to watch. And defensively, they're really, really good on defense. They're a 3-4 defense, so it's going to be a stout front. They have great pass rushers. So for our offense, it's going to be a great challenge again this week.
How did you feel about the play of the offensive line on Saturday? I know they were without Ron to start, but just
That was a positive for us, in my opinion. The O-line played really, really good in the running game and in the pass game. So I was very, very pleased with that group. Not just the first 5, but the second 5 also played well. Like speaking of Eli, Eli played guard and tackle in that game, left and right tackle, and played very well. So I was very impressed with those guys. Even Dillman did some good things, and Sam Jones, and a lot of our young guys played well. So that was really good to see.
how important are those swing linemen to an offense?
Very, very important. You have your first 5, and your next 2 or 3 that dress on game day have to be flexible, right? Obviously, guards have to play both sides, right? McGovern plays obviously guard and center, so that's huge for us. Sam Jones plays guard and center. Billy Turner plays guard and tackle. So having those guys as backups, that can swing is very important on game day.
You didn't start the way you wanted in the game.
Right.
That was a big source of disappointment.
Right.
Do you change anything as you lead into these things with the Bears in terms of making those first periods more hyper intense,
Yeah.
more sense of urgency?
Yeah, we've done that, Troy. And it's more of a mindset for our guys. We came out Saturday night, and I thought we were ready to play, and we were for the most part. Okay, but you've got to have a mindset of starting fast in this league. We gave them numbers about 3 weeks ago about teams who start fast, right? If you start fast and you win the first quarter, you win like 65% of the time. That's huge, speaking of 1 quarter of football. So we have to start fast. And last week we didn't do that. The first 5 series on offense, we had, I think, 3 3-and-outs and 2 punts. And on defense, they scored 17 points in the first 5 series. We cannot operate like that. So we have to get our mindset right. And offensively, it's your best plays of the game because it's your first 15. It's what you've game planned. So you have to nail those first 15, and we didn't do that. That can't happen on game day.
Vance, you've been around Bill Musgrave now for over a year. How much does his experience as a coordinator show on a daily basis in the way he installs?
He's a great communicator, especially on game day. As he calls the play, he kind of explains the play to the quarterback, his first, second, third read, if he's going to kill it and change the play. So Billy's a great communicator. He's very calm, and he provides easy plays for the quarterback. That's his strength.
Vance, how has Paxton responded the last 2 days after getting walked down?
He is upset. He didn't like it. He wants to know why, and he's got to play better. It's simple as that. It's a competition. Okay, it's the league. Everyone's doing this. No one's not playing their best players. Okay, and it's really more about Chad. Chad has competed, and Chad's played well. Because if Chad's not playing well, he's still a 2. So it's really more about what Chad has done from the spring to now.
How big of a gap would you say there is between Hireman and Butt for that number 1 tight end role?
They're different. So as having a number 1 tight end for our offense, not that important, but having a couple guys who can do different skill sets, that's more important for us. It's no different than having more than 1 back. Hyman's a bigger man. He's more of an inline blocker for us, and Butsy is a pass catcher, a route runner, a guy who can play in space versus backers and win. So they're different. So who's one? It depends what play we call.
A few more for the coach.
How do you compare what you've seen from Devontae Booker to Royce Freeman, as most of training camp is now in the rear view and you got a preseason game to work with?
Well, Book's Book. I've been around Book for almost 2 years now, so I've watched him play, and he's doing what he does well. It's third downs, catching the ball. Outside zone is his best run. And Royce is a downhill pounder. He's a one cut runner with pretty good vertical speed. So I've been impressed with both guys. And again, to go back to the tight ends question, we need both guys, and they're both really different in what they do for our offense.
Vance, everybody's kind of had a different approach for the game following joint practices that I've kind of seen already. What's going to be your guys in terms of, do you guys get a lot of good work in these 2 practices?
Right.
They may not get a lot of time on Saturday, and then in that, how much after the joint practices do you put a game plan in?
No, we have to go play.
Okay.
We have to go play Saturday and have some success and improve. I didn't like what I saw last Saturday, so we're going to play.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Okay, enjoy your day.